Good morning. Max Solo with MaxBuilt LLC here in Charlotte. Today, my guest is Adan with Spartan Services. He is my number one supplier of dumpster services here. He's been great. I've been working with him for years. Excellent customer service, excellent dumpsters. So I wanted to bring him in. Share him with you guys, talk about his services, his human experience, a little bit about him. Adan,
Yeah.
welcome.
Thank you, Max.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? We'll get to your company in a little bit.
Yes, well, I'm actually Adan Negret. Well, some other people call me Adan in English, but it's Adan in Spanish. Yeah, we've been working for a long time with Max, so I actually met him while we were pouring concrete.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was building a huge house over there in Waxhaw. That's how we met, but when we barely started off, so I was just started off with 2 dumpsters.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So yes, from there on, I try to get better equipment and all that, and try to provide better customer service. Because with the trailer I started out, it wasn't as strong as the one I have right now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I used to work for another company, but the problem is I want to try something new. So with the other one, they have trucks. And this one, some people get surprised because I'm pulling the trailer with my truck, a regular pickup truck. It's a diesel though. It has to be a diesel because of the power and the strength. Sometimes the dumpsters get overloaded. They put a lot of weight in it. I have to make sure I have enough power to haul it.
Yeah. How often? I've really enjoyed working with you. You have excellent customer service. The reason I jumped ship to you, I did work with a huge local company here, but their customer service sucks. I'm not going to mention their name, but they're massive. And anytime I've had an account with them for probably a decade, and they were good, but then they started struggling. I need a dumpster, they're 3 days out. I need a dumpster dumped and returned 3 to 5 days out. Builders can't do that. I don't know if I'm just too small for them. And then I met you. I remember that day. You kind of handed me your business card.
Yeah, well,
Like, hey, I do dumpsters on the side. So I'm like, let's try Adan or Adan. I like Adan.
yeah. When we first started off, I only had small dumpsters. I'm like, let's see if it works out.
Yeah. So ever since, you've been my number one. And I really enjoyed your customer service where I need a dumpster. You're literally 24 hours out. That works for builders like me. You're usually quicker. A lot of times, same day delivery.
Yeah, well, I do what I can. Most of the time, what works out for me is like trying to deliver the same day or whatever they say. Because if I go past a certain amount of time, then the trash started to pile up.
Yeah.
Or they have like working certain amount of day. Like tomorrow, I'm gonna go to a driver demolition. I have to be there like in 8 o'clock. So yeah, you just gotta try to work out.
So you're pretty much dialed in. You're committed to your company. You're dialed in. You show up early because if you show up late, the trash is on the ground.
Yes, so I try to strobe whenever they come the same day as soon as I can.
Yeah. So you've been one of the best so far. You show up on time. You dump and return on time. You go above and beyond. And I hope you don't change.
No,
I really like that about you.
Yeah, well, thanks. We actually had to buy a second truck because just in case one broke down, I had the other one.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so.
So if let's say like I'm a new customer and I find you online and I'm doing a DIY renovation, I call you. What should I expect? Let's say I'm about to start my project. I call you. What do I need to do to prepare for you? Because you've got a big dumpster, a long trailer, and a big truck coming.
Oh yeah, that's right. We got to have everything out of the way because it takes a lot of time. So I just try to be careful not breaking like the driveways and all that. Or usually like that, the difference between my trailer and the big trucks, it's lighter for the driveways. So usually concrete doesn't crack.
Yeah.
I try to stay off. Sometimes people they take like really good care of their grass. I try to stay off their grass. It takes me a little bit more time to get to the driveways, but I mean, yeah, I got to do what I got to take, to not mess up their yards and their driveways. But yes, the main problem is sometimes when I get there, when the landfill's about to close, I got to tell the customer that I'm not going to be able to make it to the landfill because sometimes they close at 4 or 3 and with the traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one of being like a little bit of flaw. But sometimes I try to take an empty dumpster, to swap it out,
Yeah.
have them working. But yeah, that's one of the main
I really, that's what I really like about you. You go above and beyond where you're not going to make it to the landfill. You bring an empty one, swap it out just to keep things moving. Also, any problem areas customers need to avoid, like what are your pet peeves when you show up? Like for instance, somebody fills up your dumpster with concrete. Like any trouble spots that you would like builders and customers to avoid.
Oh yeah, that's actually I've passed some really rough rides. Sometimes like in my 21 years, they're like 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
And when they put like the heavy load towards one side, my truck is like on the curbs. It feels not so good. So sometimes if they put dirt or concrete, I have to get the shovel in there and like even it out. Like the load has to be even because this is not like a really comfortable drill.
So you really feel it.
Yeah.
And it could flip.
Yes, that's why I try to get it up in there, even out the load or whatever's in there. But yeah, even though the trailer has 3 axles, it's still, I still kind of feel it.
It's still scary.
I don't feel it much on my 350, but yeah, I still, like be on the safe side.
Yeah.
So yeah, we do what we can on that side, but yeah.
Have you flipped a trailer before?
No.
No?
No.
Yeah.
I try to be slow on the curves when something like that happens.
Good.
Well, I try to let the customer know not to, like with the concrete.
Yeah.
If you don't want to pay more money, you have to like separate the concrete from the trash. Because there are places where they recycle it.
Yeah.
And they reuse like for drivers and all that stuff for houses.
Yeah.
They use it as a base. So for that, you got to look for the right places. If you take it to the landfill, they're charging like by the ton.
Yeah.
You don't want to pay extra. And there's actually places where they take it for free, and some places where they're charging like a couple of bucks. But yeah.
So it's best to segregate trash from concrete.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to spend a lot of money, it's just because the landfill charges by the ton. And the concrete, I'm telling you, some places, they take it for free. It depends where you go.
So how would that work? You bring me a dumpster, we get rid of the trash, you haul it away, you bring back an empty dumpster, we put the concrete in there and you take it to the concrete recycling center.
Yes.
Is that like ideal?
Yeah, it'd be better for the customer. That way he doesn't have to pay extra for the concrete.
Okay.
But it has to be clean, separate.
Okay, so if you mix it, same thing with dirt?
With dirt, I mean, sometimes they take it over there mixed with dirt, but I mean, dirt, sometimes they take it as filler for people looking on empty lots, like where they have some holes, and we take it over there, they even out their lots, and it works out for everybody, so you don't have to get charged, because it's free.
Is that something you look for? Like, let's say I have trash and I have half a load of dirt. You take the trash out, you bring it back. We know the dirt it's good fill soil. We pack it in. Is that something you find, somebody looking for fill dirt? Or do I need to find somebody that's looking for fill dirt?
Oh, well, they're actually a group. It's called Charlotte Dirt Swap. That's where I'm connected with everybody.
Charlotte what?
Charlotte Dirt Swap.
Charlotte Dirt Swap.
Yeah, that's everybody's connected right there. So that works out for me pretty good. Sometimes I'm in a demolition site, and I could get a job site that's like 5 minutes away.
Yeah.
So if
they need a little bit of dirt.
Yeah, so I just take, it actually saves some time.
I didn't.
Yeah, you need to get into that too.
Adan, I feel like you need to tell this kind of stuff. Like, hey, separate the dirt, separate the concrete. It'll make everybody's life easier. Yeah. You do educate homeowners and builders because we don't know what we don't know. I didn't even know there's a Charlotte Dirt Swap.
Nah, that's actually worked for me pretty good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pretty good guys in there.
Yeah. I think one of my last dumpsters, I told them to throw the dirt in with the trash.
Yeah. There could be someone down the street.
And it was really good dirt.
Yeah.
It was very expensive compact fill.
Yeah, well actually the dirt, I didn't know about that too, but there's actually dirt that's compactable.
Yeah.
That's we got to look for places that take it and
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know about that too, but I mean I'm learning a lot in that group too. So
yeah. There's topsoil, there's compactable, and there's garbage dirt that you just fill holes with. Okay. What about leaving dumpsters for months on end? Are you okay with that? Or would you prefer people dump and return them real quick?
But works better for me when they dump and return it. But yeah, when it sits over some amount of months.
Yeah, you're starting to lose money.
Yeah, so I have to charge it sometimes like per month.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but I usually try not to do that. I try to stay on the the safe side with the customers. I don't want to scare people away.
Yeah.
But some people don't understand that when they send certain amount of times, no profit.
Exactly. Well, you've been very fair with me. There's companies before I started working with you, I called around and they're all like, yeah, 30 days. And then after that, we charge you per month. And that right away, I'm like, no, thank you.
Well,
Because sometimes I'm doing 2, 3, 4 dumps a month. And sometimes it's just sitting there for 3 months, as a builder when I've got a project going on.
Well, in order for me to avoid charging like for a lot of time, I try to, buy more dumpsters. I have more than 20 dumpsters.
Oh, wow.
So, that's, well, that used to work out for me. As soon as I had a job, I, try to buy more dumpsters. That way I don't have to charge by the day. Some people charge by the day. I mean, it works out for some people like that. I mean, some people just need it for a day or something like that, but
Yeah.
that's what I try to avoid. I don't want to scare the customers away too,
Yeah.
But I mean, it works out either way. I mean,
Yeah.
for everyone, there's their needs. I mean, some people charge like for 4 hours or something. I usually don't charge like that. So I mean, there's a lot of ways of charging. So
Yeah. Well, I think we've got our situation figured out, like how we operate. I know you can charge customers differently if need be. What about, let's say a dumpster's in the way? Are you able to come relocate it?
if I'm by the
And leave
area,
the dumpster?
yeah, I try to get it out the way. Sometimes it happens. It blocking for the material or something like that. They need to deliver some material, so I just come in and move it out of the way.
Okay.
They won't-
You charge a fee for that?
It depends if I'm by the area, I don't charge much.
Okay.
40 something.
Yeah, just for your gas and time.
Yeah, but I mean, it all depends because sometimes the jobs I have to charge more for gas because if they're like further than an hour away.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to see
Obviously, yeah. That makes sense.
the further I go, I have to go away, so I have to charge a little bit more because sometimes the people think we get the gas for free and that's not how it works. You have to go to the gas station and pay like everybody else.
Yeah. Now, another question. Why do you have different sized dumpsters? Is there a reason for that? Or just...
Oh yes, I try to go according to whatever the builder needs. So I actually carried I used to carry 12 yards, but I no longer carry those. So the small
Too
ones.
small?
Yes, and sometimes it doesn't work like that too. Some people, no, I want the smallest dumpster. So mine's is like the 15 yards is the smallest right now, 15, 16. So I try to go based off on that. So there weren't much people renting 12 yards.
Yeah.
So I try to leave the 15 yards and the 16 yards at the smallest ones. But yeah, I try to go based off like bigger construction. I got 22 yards, 21 yards. I'm trying to eventually go up to 30 yards and 40 yards, but I have to get a bigger truck.
You're gonna have to get a semi
Yeah.
or all of those big boys.
Yeah, well, I used to drive for a company, driving the bigger trucks.
Yeah.
I used to be stuck with a 40 yard, a 50 yard.
Oh wow.
So I used to with the 50 yard. Some people couldn't understand. I couldn't go due to the wires.
Yeah, you can't drop it.
No.
Yeah. This thing's huge.
Yeah.
Now the trucks are what if you overfill that thing?
In the 40 yard, no, they don't allow you to put for the company I used to work for.
No concrete?
No. They only have the maximum is 15 yards, I think, or 20 yards to put concrete.
Yeah.
It'd be way overloaded.
Yeah.
And that's not safe.
Yeah, it's not. That's heavy. It's a lot
You
of
have
weight.
to stop.
Wow.
Like here, I had a dumpster right here down the street. They put concrete and dirt in there, so I had to come and separate it. Because if I would have took it like that, I wouldn't be able to stop.
Did you throw the concrete out?
Yeah, I had to throw it into another dumpster.
Okay.
To the right place.
Okay. That's a lot of work.
Nah, well, I couldn't it's for safety. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I have to be able to stop.
Do you charge your customers extra if you have to get in there?
Yeah, I have to charge them because it takes time. Unless they want to separate it themselves. I just bring in another empty dumpster.
Yeah. Okay. Any crazy stories?
Well, yeah, actually, it was the 21 yard. They put a lot of dirt in it. It would happen right here by Albemarle Road. So they put all the way toward one side, and when I was driving towards the landfill, I could actually feel the dumpster going to the side, so I had to slow down.
Are you doing a wheelie?
Yeah.
Wow.
I had to slow down because the customer didn't let me know he was gonna do that. I mean, I don't mind if they put it, but it has to be even.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I actually got scared. I'm like, "Why- this doesn't feel normal. That's pretty much. But
Any other crazy stories?
uh,
That's kind of crazy. That's a stressful story.
yeah, when I was working over there down the street, they were remodeling some in a hotel. I went to look for my dumpster and it wasn't there. So that's was one of the, I got freaked out. I was all day, all morning looking for my dumpster.
Wow.
Then till I came down the street, a company actually had it sitting right there in their lot. So I had to tell them that the dumpster belonged to me.
Yeah.
I have the serial number and everything. So,
So they stole it,
well,
or they moved it?
the guy I was working with, he got paid and he left and he didn't pay me. So I went back to looking for my dumpster for a couple of months. And they told me that someone else had taken it because they were calling the guy that was in charge of the job.
Yeah.
And he didn't answer. So I went back and asked for the cameras, and I saw who took it. And
Yeah.
but I was looking for them too. But
Oh, so it was another dumpster guy that took it?
no, it was a grading company.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. So
So you
what-
went, you found it, and
Yeah, I found it, but I spent all morning. Actually, kind of felt bad because there was a guy doing a demolition job.
yeah,
And I was late because I was looking for my dumpster.
yeah,
I usually don't like showing up late.
yeah, yeah. Wow, that's a crazy story.
Yeah, actually, it was down the street right here on Albemarle Road.
Wow, wow. Those dumpsters are expensive.
Yeah, that's why I was kidding. I was going
Look for it too.
they cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean, right now the prices have gone down because of the economy, because of the price of metal. But I bought some of those dumpsters brand new, like for $6,000. When metal
During
was really
peak,
expensive.
yeah, during peak COVID.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, everything went up. Also, do you get a lot of dumpster divers? Like, do you deal with any of that, or you don't deal with any of it? Or how should a customer deal with like dumpster divers?
Oh, what do you mean? Like when they taking out some metal or something like that?
Yeah, so when I used to do commercial back in the day, and I would get the big 30 yarders, and we'd throw metal, everything in there. And a lot of dumpster, all the time, without fail, dumpster divers show up and they're digging in my dumpster. And to me, it's a liability issue. They can hurt themselves. They can cut themselves and then try to sue me or the owner of the job. So legally, if they're not supposed to be dumpster diving. And if I tell them like, hey, stay away, usually dumpster divers know, like if a homeowner or builder told them no, but if I give them permission, they go all in, pull everything out. Do you ever deal with that or no?
Well, I haven't had a case like that. Well, they usually ask for permission. That's where
Okay.
you tell them, hey, no, you can't do it. Or
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't.
Yeah, a lot of them, they do ask for permission.
Yeah,
Like,
what-
hey, could we pull the metal out? And if I feel like it's safe and, go ahead, make a little bit of money, I allow it. But if it feels unsafe, or I feel like they might come back and take more than they need, I just tell them no and they don't show up.
Well, actually, in commercials, you can't do that because of that, because of safety.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, that's where I got the dumpster. That's usually where they show up. That's where most of the metal is.
Now, if it works like that, they can. If there's rules, you can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but mostly in residential, I mean, if it doesn't affect, I mean, sometimes it helps the customer because, getting out some weight out.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah,
It's beneficial.
yeah, that's right. But I mean, yeah, I've asked most of them like to be careful because they get some nails or something like that and they're stuck in their shoe.
Yeah, and then like come after you or the homeowner.
Yeah, that's right. Then
So better to say no.
it's most likely better to say no,
Yeah.
Because sometimes the landfill, they separate the metal.
Yeah.
They separate sometimes all that stuff,
Yeah.
so
They can recycle
they
it.
recycle it, yes.
And you ever find anything crazy in your dumpsters?
Well, sometimes guns.
Guns?
Yeah, like
Wow.
like for not like the regular handguns.
Yeah.
Just like the
Rifles?
hunting,
Yeah.
hunting guns, like for ducks and all that stuff. And,
Dead bodies?
not
No.
not at the moment.
I'm
not
just
at the
kidding. Not at the moment. I'm just curious. People throw
No,
everything away.
sometimes they do. I mean, it's happened. I mean, I think it happened down the street. They threw a guy in a dumpster over there in a restaurant. I think Captain D's, if I'm not wrong.
Oh, wow. Like a construction dumpster?
No, it was
Regular like city dumpster?
yes.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm sure it happens. How do you dispose of a body?
Yeah, well, luckily I haven't
dumpster.
thrown anyone in one of my dumpsters. But yeah, I hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah. So great dumpster service. Highly recommend. Do they call you? What's the best way to contact?
Oh, they could reach me at 980-240-1839. My name is Adan. I work with Spartan Services. We try to do whatever we can,
Yeah,
get the customers right. If you need a dumpster on time, call us.
the best. number one. Adan, thank you very much.
Yeah.